Fantastic. The new ship is absolutely gorgeous. I was wondering if you could just tell me a little bit about the new design aesthetic, how it differs from the previous ship, and what you're saying to guests with the new look of the ship.
Well, from a new look of the ship, the Disney Dream is all about Art Deco in terms of a design theme. What you have here aboard the Disney Fantasy, Art Nouveau. It's very flowing, it's very delicate. The sweet spot on the ship for me has always been that corner up there and looking down, seeing the interplay between, the floor, this beautiful chandelier, but taking those touches, those design touches, and going beyond that throughout the entire ship. Through lobbies, through upper decks, through some of the spaces on board our ships. It's a fantastic, fantastic ship.
Disney is always really known for hiding little whimsical, hidden touches that, people seek out. I was wondering if there's maybe you have a favorite little hidden design touch that the guests who are coming aboard could seek out.
Absolutely.
But you're not going to tell us.
But I'm not going to tell you. That's the discovery journey. That's what you've got to do.
Absolutely.
That's why we want guests to come on board and explore it on their own. There's lots of those little touches.
What about, I understand that there's some new attractions and amenities that set this apart from the Dream. I was wondering if there's a favorite new attraction or activity for guests to experience.
Well, our ships are purpose-built ships, and they're all about family cruising. So when you think about the Disney Dream, it's about 3, 4, 5 day product. The Disney Fantasy is on a 7-night itinerary. So on 7 nights and more sea days, you want to make sure that your guests have many more things to do. So there's lots of that. There's 2 new shows. There's Aladdin, the musical spectacular,
which I've seen in California is fantastic.
Fantastic. This one has some twists on it, so it's not exactly the same. It's a unique show. But beyond that, last night I saw Wishes. Fantastic show. It just tugs at the tears, but it's fun and engaging and it's contemporary. Beyond that, there's an adventure game, the case of the missing show, where you get to interact with the Muppets. I did it in about 53 minutes, and I found the right answer. But beyond that, there's Europa, an all-new nightclub district. I mean, one of the nightclubs in there, you're in the middle of the London Tube, and you better hold on to that strap while you've got, the music going away for the adults. Other great clubs in there, there's Ooh La La, La Piazza, and of course there's O'Gill's. So I can go on and on from there in terms of so many new things for our guests. The upper decks, there's Satellite Falls, there's the Funnel Puddle, and then, Aqueduct has a little companion now called the Aqua Lab. It's a new wet interactive play area for the kids, and absolutely going to delight and surprise.
Fantastic. And I know that the paint's barely dry here, but when can we expect to know about the next stage for Disney Cruise Line? When might be hearing an announcement about what's next for the cruise line?
Oh, what's next for Disney Cruise Line is all about bringing the ship to life on March 31st with its maiden voyage. But beyond that, in this year, we have great cruises going out of New York. We have 8-night itineraries to the Bahamas, Port Canaveral, and Castaway Cay. We have 5-night cruises up to Canada. We have a couple of 2-night cruises that are a little sampler of what Disney is all about. So the excitement and the interest in those is fantastic. But beyond that, going to Galveston later on this year, going to Miami later on this year. It's all about choices and continuing to fine-tune the experience.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for talking with me.